Continuing our meditation on contentment, we can gather a lot of lessons from Philippians 4:11-13. Number 1, contentment has to be learned. Number 2, contentment is independent of existing circumstances. Remember, Paul was in prison when he penned these verses. Number 3, contentment comes from being dependent on God for sufficiency. Number 4, contentment comes from a grateful heart. Now, what can we learn by observing Paul's attitude? We must learn to focus on God than our circumstances. That is when we can get our perspective right. The apostle was fully assured that God's sovereignty governed his present predicament. So he never once mentioned that he was wrongfully imprisoned. He knew that God was causing all things to work together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose, as it is written in Romans 8:28. This alone resulted in his joy and contentment. Paul could also understand that the Lord used his imprisonment for the progress of the gospel. That is why earlier in the same epistle he pens, "And I want you to know, my dear brothers and sisters, that everything that has happened to me here has helped to spread the gospel." It is good to be focusing on God and his attributes as we go through trials and tribulations. This will surely help us to gain confidence in Christ's sufficiency and say along with Paul, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Have a blessed weekend.